Hey guys, Shrikant here. So I'm looking at today's video, basically trying to talk about the book that I had mentioned in my last video. Uh, that would seem like that weird character in Family Guy, or it's a popular Western prerogative. You know what, kid in everyone's childhood possibly. There's a similar line in Telugu, మీకోటి తెలుసా మీకోటి తెలుసా అర్థమయ్యే వాళ్ళకి in Telugu వాట్ ఇట్ మీన్స్ ఇస్ అర్థమయ్యే వాళ్ళకి మీకోటి తెలుసా మీకోటి తెలుసా అంటే దానికి ఇంకో కోడ్ ఉంటుంది క్యూరియాసిటీ కిల్ ద క్యాట్ సో మీకోటి తెలుసా మీకోటి తెలుసా అంటే అందరు నవ్వుతారు కానీ క్యూరియాసిటీ అనేది మనిషిని చంపేస్తుంది అంటారు కిల్ ద క్యాట్ అంటే క్యాట్ స్కోడింగర్ క్యాట్ అర్థం కాదు జనాలకు. So basically, as I said, that's exactly why I chose preferred language as English. Very personal computer is a block to get your affinities to a computer. Uh, Disassociate with your base of subconscious or consciousness level, whatever affinities you have with the computer, which is extremely important. So the codes are killing everyone. If you even if you say a lot of good things or bad things in English, everything is a summary or it's on the fly or it's about a reaction so that they can go get by with nuances such as legal formalities so that only veto matters, right? According to United Nations organizations. So let's look at this way. I'm going to dissect all the big tech companies while there's a because of the reason of the antitrust trial that is going on in the United States of America. Uh, uh, on antitrust on that needs to be adjusted with the misbehavior of platforms. All these are free technology products are platforms essentially. While the gimmick the China is playing inside the USA, the Chinese or rather expats or not, I am not sure. Even though they are esteemed professors, I don't care. The gimmick they are playing with the platforms is that there are more theories. There's something more to it, more than behavior or misbehavior to these platforms, as we call the free technology products. Again, so you remember when I when I use next time platforms. So like like the cat, if you want to stay alive or not, it's not a question of choice. It's because it's not the Schrodinger's cat. Firstly, that's a joke if you get my logic of bringing the curiosity in between. If you go by curiosity, there'll be more theories. But if you want to be proactive, it's indifference what the Chinese expats are telling right now in the US. So this blog is really important if you want to change everyone's life around you. So you understand. I'm also a bit honest and give legal disclaimers to uh, help you out in case how do you go about it. Why not? Why is we have so many seats filled up in the Indian Administrative Service as well. We'll come to that in the next post or the blog or whatever means. Why the gaming companies are not regulated in India, while China is minting money and getting by as a higher performer in GDP as compared to the USA already. We have had 75 years of independence. It's a joke of the country you're playing in the name of business right now. India is. with all the ruling governments, with all the respected politicians everywhere. So why I'm telling you this very frankly is because uh, the joke that you go by haha on certain social media is not really a joke. It's your life. Please live with your reality. So more than that, whoever coined social media listening or two-tier platforms, that's a different platform. Microsoft is also a platform essentially. So the big tech companies are all acting like spies because they have some mathematical logic in their head, or making a rational they think it's a rational thing that once you get by at a certain stage in your career, you can go by and live with prosperous and abundance. That's all bullshit. Sorry again. What kind of logic మీరు తినేది అన్నమేనా? Whoever you are, uh, it's bullshit. That's not how life should work. First thing, if you are educated from class uh, 1 to undergraduation, the first thing is this is taught in class 5 that recession is of 5 year cycles for the best of the economists to understand the behavior and give you, if you have food on table, you should be lucky if right now. Things are so bad in rural areas. What Gandhi lived and died for. You have to understand there should be more peace than ever in the, especially with the news from the uh, media channels from the controlled by the big monopolies platforms. It doesn't make sense when the Chinese experts call it. There are more theories other than the one already decided and referred to be as mentioned in the uh, one of the dialogues, official dialogues in a esteemed conference. So it's available on YouTube also. I don't want to quote it because I don't want to publicly shame or criticize anyone too much. So that I understand the difference between the institution or the organization and the expert or the exact person who is not proactive. So this is just a disclaimer video for now. I'll keep talking. The platforms, the big tech firms are not supposed to be free. ఎంత తిన్నా అన్నమే తింటారు. కోటి కోటి చదువులు కోటి కొరకే అన్నట్టు ఎంత తిన్నా అన్నమే తింటారు. యూఎస్లో పోయి బర్గర్లు తింటే అన్నం మళ్ళీ అన్నం కావాలని ఇండియాకి వస్తే ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు శాంక్షన్స్ వేస్తున్నారు యూఎస్ రష్యా ఎక్కడైనా శాంక్షన్స్ ఇండియాలో కబ్జా అంటే మాఫియా అంటారు. దీన్ని పారిపోవడానికి మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు అక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? సారీ, ఐఎమ్ యూజింగ్ ఎ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు బికాస్ I'm trying to boost the metrics because somehow even though Substack is connected to the YouTube, I am not able to get the viewability that I should. Uh, so I think we all have a head somehow. Because Amazon, there's no one stopping Amazon from doing bio warfare right now internally because he's a poker player. He can win it, Mr. Jeff Bezos. So it's all just too nonsensical and uh, if you are if you are essentially a terrorist and running the world right now, you are winning. That's what it is going to. That's why I'm criticizing so badly to all the esteemed communities as well. Because if World War Three comes as really as it was a comment on the comment thrown at the president of Russia recently, they're picking sides right now officially. You can laugh when you die too. That's an option. At least be aware what you're doing in your life. Okay. I told last time in my second video that I'll speak about the book that is really of interest to me. The book, I'm just here to give a small summary. more than the book, I just want to summarize this thing. Everything should be person to person. That was a reason trade was prosperous even in civilizations older than history, or the recorded history, or the hidden history, whatever you want to believe in. So, based on your religion and other disclaimers. So, what I'm suggesting is, uh, unless you speak up and do something, act as an activist at least to prevent this war, or so yeah, activist is not a strong word. I'm here to uh, explain you that we have only I'm speaking to the content creator communities as well. If it goes out to them, whenever it goes out, uh, content paisa ఎవరు ఇస్తారు కదా, who will pay the money. The licensing itself is rubbish. Facebook, Google, Microsoft is an exception because they have documents. They think they can, and also the computers, the white label that goes behind the computer, or white goods. Uh, Microsoft can get by with a biased or MacBook, except Apple. One of the big tech companies are ever at there. Steve Jobs for a reason. Just please read your basic books. There are more sayings than ever, and I just I would suggest two books today. One is Rashmi Bansal's "Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish." It was famous 15 years ago. Second is the one I told about. Mm, the reason is about. The reason I'm taking time is because I mentioned it already. Uh, how sorry, how to stay sane in an age of division. Okay, so if you have food, or and also how to stay sane in an age of division. There's a second book. The third reference I want to leave you with is just please look up on the um, for content licensing should be banned in India. Why? Because if you read these books, you'll know why. And third is a reference from uh, sanctions. Why sanctions are happening is also, you can see the root cause is because of occupation mismatching. There's no living in abundance. There's always an economic cycle. There's a recession. There's no recession depending on the jobs. If because when India is not a completely capitalistic country, also please understand why certain people take certain choices and live with it. Uh, and while you pretend to go and do your job inside the Google office or the headquarters, just don't pretend yourself that you can also talk when you're coding, because you're only talking to your machines. The big tech, the platforms, when it comes to all the coders are just talking to the machine one way or the sense, and they have ruckus of plethora of products they have built in Apache, Spark, languages, more languages, DevOps. That was so someone, myself, with just simple knowledge of software life cycles, I can understand, or anyone for that matter, can can just openly say it's all bullshit, plain marketing. I think this bullshit. What is bullshit marketing? This is bullshit marketing. Okay, so stop bullshit marketing platforms. Thank you, Substack. Bye.